नमस्ते बिटिया, सदा खुश रहो। Myself, JVN Dr. Hemant Vyas, Associate Professor and Head of Department of Surgery, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about ear examination, or which is also called as otoscopic examination. Let's begin. Clinical examination of ear. An ear examination is performed when a healthcare provider looks inside your ear using an instrument which is called as otoscope. Alternate name of ear examination is also otoscopy. How the otoscopy is performed? The healthcare provider may dim the lights in the room. A young child will be asked to lie on their back with the head turned to the side. On the child's head may be rest against an adult's chest. Older children and adults may sit with the head tilted towards the shoulder opposite the ear being examined. The provider will gently pull up, back, or forward on the ear to straighten the ear canal. Then the tip of the otoscope will be placed gently into the ear. A light beam shines through the otoscope into the ear canal. The provider will carefully move the scope in different directions to see the inside of the ear and eardrum. Sometimes this view may be blocked by earwax. An ear specialist may use a binocular microscope to get a magnified look at the ear. The otoscope may have a plastic bulb on it which delivers a tiny puff of air into the outer ear canal when passed. This is done to see how the eardrum moves. Decreased movement can mean that there is fluid in the middle ear. How to prepare for the test? No preparation is needed for this test. How the test will be filled? If there is an ear infection, there may be some discomfort or pain. The provider will stop the test if the pain worsens. Why the test is performed? An ear examination may be done if you have an earache, ear infection, hearing loss, or other ear symptoms. Examining the ear also helps the provider see if treatment for an ear problem is working. Normal results. The ear canal differs in size, shape, and color from person to person. Normally, the canal is skin colored and has small hairs. Yellowish brown backs may be present. The eardrum is light gray color or a shiny, pearly white. Light should be reflected off the eardrum surface. When abnormal results mean ear infection or a common problem, especially with small children. A dull or absent light reflex from the eardrum may be a sign of middle ear infection or fluid. The eardrum may be red and bulging if there is any infection. Amber liquid or bubbles behind the eardrum are often seen if fluid collection is there in middle ear. Abnormal results may also be due to an external ear infection. You might feel pain when the outer ear is pulled or wiggled. The ear canal may be red, tender, swollen, or filled with yellowish green pus. The test may also be done for following conditions: cholesteatoma, external ear infection, chronic head injury, ruptured or perforated eardrum. Risk: an infection can be spread from one ear to other if the instrument used to look inside the ear has not been cleaned well. consideration. Not all ear problems can be detected by looking through the otoscope. Other ear and hearing tests may be needed. Otoscope sold for at-home use are lower quality than the ones used at provider's office. Parents may not be able to recognize some of the subtle signs of ear problem. See a provider if there are symptoms of severe ear pain, hearing loss, dizziness, fever, ringing in the ears, ear discharge, or bleeding. So that's it from the today's presentation. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will try to resolve it. Thank you very much.